Okay, we are back in Vintage Story, and I realized last time I said I was going to make a bunch of tools and store them so that nobody had to watch me do it. But I wound up not really doing that because I discovered something very interesting while I was doing so. And it's that these tool racks don't hold two, they hold four. I was just pointing things at the wrong location. So this one tile has four knives on it, and this is blowing my mind. So I have two shovels, four knives, and I'm now going to do that for like everything else. You know, you're going to have to suffer and watch me make all these napping things because I'm going to fill these properly with four rather than two. I'm sure somebody somewhere was screaming at me for not doing this in the first place, but yeah, there's a top part and a bottom part. I'm very excited about learning that, as you can probably tell, but or maybe you can't, I don't know. But I'm a little bit, I don't know, I guess it's like this balance of I'm really stupid and I'm sad about that, but also like, hooray, I can store more stuff and I'm figuring things out. I really like figuring things out, so it is what it is. If I can figure out how to store flint arrows, that will be like a dream come true. So let us start with our next wonderful adventure of filling these tool racks up with every kind of tool. I'm looking at it. Let's take these and put these up here. So let's take the knife, and the knife can just go in my pocket for a second. Oh, look at that. 4 knives, 4 shovels, and we need 2 more axes for 4 shovels, or four axes. Let us make 2 more axe heads. And we'll hang those up, and then I'll probably need to make more tools and more racks. I actually have a lot of trouble remembering how many tools there are. I'm gonna have to check that. One done. Okay, so axe is what we're doing now. Hoe might not be that important to have too many, so maybe I'll just make 2 of those and lean them up somewhere. Knives were done, shovels I've done, spears I'm not really using. But maybe I'll make a few. So basically, we'll make 1 more axe head, and this will be the majority of the mission succeeded. Alright, so here is our final axe for now. Get our stick. That was a shovel. Oh no, I made a shovel. Okay, well, we will lean that there. Oh, let's make an axe. Smile. Wow, look at this. Nothing happened before. This is the very first thing I'm napping right now is an axe. Axe head. Stick. Okay. Wonderful. Beautiful. 4 axes. 4 shovels. 4 knives. This is also a shovel, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I have so many. Okay. Lots of shovels. Let us get a few spears, and I guess I can lean them here as well. Or maybe, you know what? Let's not do that. Let us take all of these. Control, remove many. Let us make another tool holder. And place it right here. And I'm going to put some spears in that spot, just in case. And then I'm thinking I can make a reed box and just put a reed box full of arrows there. And this can be like the tool shed, you know? They'll come here and restock your tools, restock your arrows, your weapies. How many do I need? 4? Should I even have 4? Do I care about having 4 spears? I don't really use them, but now that I'm thinking about it, they can be thrown, right? Does that probably is boosted by 5 piercing damage when thrown. So that's probably boosted by my hunter benefit. I don't actually know, but now that I know how to kind of shoot arrows, maybe I'll be better with my spear. That's so cool. I can't believe I didn't know that. I'm so dumb. All right, next spear. And then I need 1 more. Definitely will do that. Nap our next little spear here. Tap, 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 tap. Great. Place that here, and now I have 2 sticks remaining. I might, maybe I should have just been making 500 axes. Alright, what's next on my docket? I have a knife, so this is an extra knife, so I can, place it somewhere. I guess right here, for now. Gotta be conscious about my inventory space. Let's, okay, next thing, I want to make sure that these can stack together. Those aren't even close to being the same. This one, I think, is what it is. There, okay, so now these are stacked. Low fertility soil, not that useful for me. Spelt seeds I need to plant. Oh, so I do need a hoe. I guess I'll use the last 2 sticks for hoes. Even though there's one in my inventory. You know what, no. Changing my mind, I'll just use one in my inventory. So let's stack these sticks. And I'll need to get so many more of those. What happened? Let's relight my torch with my other torch. Oh, it's burnt out. Can I not relight it? Oh, no. Okay, well, guess that's a good reason to have a fire pit. There's no fuel in it. What am I doing? You need so many sticks. What time is it? 5 in the morning. That's good enough. We can release ourselves to the world. Alright. Just about took an arrow to the face. Where is he? There you are. You're blending in with the flowers. Harvest this guy up. Take his bow and arrow. Alright. Can I pick this up? Guess not. Alright, my excitement about the tool rack has kind of made me forget what I was going to do. So, first things first, I'm going to do some inventory management. I don't have enough low fertility soil for it to matter to me, so I'm going to use my rammed earth for my jumping. I'm going to plant my bushes in a continued route along this. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep going. Oh, no, there's lots of flowers here, though. I don't know. Should I ruin the flowers? Maybe I'll do up here. It'll be like a terrace or something. I don't know. I just want them nearby. Mature turnips. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so I do vaguely remember now that I was going to start foraging quite a bit to stockpile food, and anything that I got that was kind of like a vegetable or grain, I was going to put into the new little area that I built here, this tiny little 3x3. And I should have gotten rid of this arrow while I was over there. And I'll start stockpiling for cooking purposes so that I can hopefully store this stuff rather than immediately eating it. So these last... I should really not bother storing these because 2 days, these are just gonna be eaten. I think. If it stores for 2 days, I just have to eat it. Oh, I did not mean to pick those up. I was looking at them while eating my berries. So these berries will get me through today. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of inventory management. Put things in their place. Get some cattail reed boxes for more things to store. And do a little bit of foraging, I think. Hang on, do I got anything cooking here? Crocs, right, so this is what I want to do. I want to store stuff in my crocs. And find some more soil that I can use for this that isn't going to suck. Fill out a little bit more here and then start making some over there as well. So currently, get rid of our napping stuff because that is daytime. Don't care about napping. What else? Is this a bow and arrow in here? Yes. Put a bow and arrow in here. The hardest thing for me is always inventory management. I don't know if it's a mental block or what, but I struggle with it immensely. And I keep having to look at everything as I'm doing it. So I think one of these had an arrowhead in them. Nope. Okay, we'll just put that in there. Chalk, nugget, clay is kind of related. Put that there. So I got my tools. I got some seeds. This one I can probably lean up until I'm ready for it. Where can I lead it up? Right here. So I'll put the hoe there for when I'm ready to expand this a little bit. This I will eat when I am hungry. I do kind of... Yeah, this is why I want to make another cattail reed thing so I can store these seeds. So do I have enough? No, I have 6. So let's take a knife and visit the cattails. Make ourselves another reed container. And I'm actually going to leave the roots this time because the goal is to move away from eating the roots. And these can regrow. Although, in retrospect, maybe I should move it over there. Yeah, I take that back. I'm going to cut the roots and I'm going to move them closer. Okay, so two cattails acquired. We will make ourselves a little cattail forest over here, perhaps. Shift plant. And I don't remember if I need more of this for... Yes, I most certainly do. Find ourselves some cattails. Make ourselves a box. Break to harvest. Take the roots and bring them closer, although this isn't really that far, to be honest. Cut these up. It's floating away. Luckily this is not like a river or anything, it's just gonna come to an end right there. I see some driftwood. I might grab that, because I can always use more firewood. Come back, cattail! Alright. Hopefully this is enough for another box. What is this? Chalk? Do you eventually want chalk? Alright, take this. Make ourselves some firewood insta firewood. Make ourselves our little box. Make sure I got enough before I leave. I do not appear to have enough. Good thing I didn't leave. Alright, harvest one more. I think that's all I need. 16. 16's quite a lot of cattails. Wait, what have I done wrong? It's probably more than that, isn't it? Reed, chest. 3. Oh no. Okay. A farmer's life for me. Cut down a bunch more of these. I'm probably not going to keep count of how many I've chopped down. So that you might be a little bit frustrated with me after I try again in a moment here and have one too few or one too many. But I think I'll just clear out these cattails as a starting point. Ooh, would you look at that? I do want to take these with me as well, so let me eat the red currants, refill my currant bar. And then punch these. Harvest this. Whoa, it became large. It became 2. Oh, what a deal. I'll leave that one. Break this. Can I do that? Can I like stack bushes on top of each other? I'm gonna try that once I get back. Any more cattails for me to Kirby up? Anything want to be Kirby'd up? Mushrooms. I said I was going to mark these, didn't I? Let us mark the mushrooms. Let us harvest said mushrooms. We will put this into... That is not a mushroom. We'll put this into our storage area. Oh my goodness, I might need... Do I need 2? 3 chests? I'm just thinking... I want a chest full of seeds and I want a chest full of stuff that my storage container can't handle. Because the last time I put the mushrooms in the storage container, it was actually spoiling faster. So maybe I do need to find more cattails. I don't see any in this water area. It looks like it's mostly tulle. Alright, splish splash, taking a bath. Frolic through the field real quickly. What are these? Are these mature? Wow, okay. Collect these for my army. Mature as well. I don't need to mark those because I have removed them from the field. Now, if those are mature, does that mean the other ones are mature? Should I go run around and check? Probably. That's a bear. We'll choose a different direction. Hello. Do you want these? I don't have inventory. Goodbye, chalk. Let us mark our little copper. And spin back around. What was I doing? I was looking for more cattails. I see some. Oh, so many berries. Should I pick these? Probably. Okay, harvest. Remove. Wait. These are bread currants. Okay. Stay there for a second. I'm going to mark you so I can know where to find you again. Find this. Red dot. And I'm going to go plant these berries. Oh, wow, look at this. So much stuff. Where I have my other berries. Oh, it's just a straight line. That won't be too hard to find. Famous last words. Great. Where was I putting stuff? Up here. So, berry bush. Black currants were down here. Got a spot right here for this one. And I wanted to test putting it on top. Oh, wonderful. Okay, very good to know. While I'm here, let us create the first of these so that I can dump off the seeds. No way, man. Okay, I lied. Let me... I did not have enough still. Wait, hang on. There's some right in front of my face. We're saved. 24. So I need 24 of those to make one box. Okay. This box will... Can I stack these as well? No. Okay. Where do I want this then? So conflicted. I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to put all my seeds in here for when I find more medium fertile soil. And then run back to my red dot. Pick up the bush that I murdered and left for dead. Pick these up on the way. And also take them with me. Gotcha. Alright, I'm only going to harvest this one because I want to harvest this one later. Was there something else that I was interested in seeing? Spelt? Mature spelt. There's probably a lot of stuff that I run by that's like mature and I just don't recognize what it is. Growing carrots. Growing carrots. Mature carrots. More mature carrots. Mark these unmature ones so I can come back for them. Carrots. Look at that. Look at that thing. What does it think it's doing here? Hopefully it disappears at some point. big old rift for no reason. Alright, so what do I currently have in my hands? This is a black currant bush and a red currant bush. So the black ones can go too high. This one's a red one, too high. Can I stack? No. Okay. So I can't stack two different kinds of bushes. Wait. Why didn't that one stack? There we go. Okay, so I got some really big black currant bushes. I wonder if they go higher than this. Make them truly gigantic. I should have tested. Maybe next time. Alright. Focus, tiny brain. Put the seeds in and put your perishables into your hoarder's hidey hole of food. The berries I will keep because the berries were going to spoil. Wait. There was something else I needed, right? I wanted cattails. Okay, hang on. There's cattails in this direction. There's also some driftwood. Take that. Okay, I need 24 more cattails to make another box for the hidey hole area. To store things that my storage vessel will spoil faster. Oh, there's so many cattails here. Thank goodness. I was getting a little bit worried that I was just going to be spending the rest of my life searching for cattails, like I was at the very start of this run. It told me to go find some, and I was like, alright, where do I start? What's this? Is this mature? Mature flax. Take you. I have run out of inventory space one more time. Not too sure about, you know what, I'm gonna leave the driftwood here. Apparently I'm not gonna lift. You know what? Take that back. I'm going to chop the driftwood. And then I'm gonna take it 2 feet in this direction. I'm gonna put it here for now. Okay, apparently I can't do that. There we go. And I'm gonna go back for what I dropped, which is the twine. And continue cutting down my cattails. And I will no longer get distracted by anything else because I know my inventory is full. So I'll just get my 24 cattails and go back for the rest of my boxes. This is where anyone else sane would do like a time lapse of chopping stuff down, but you probably already figured out by now that I don't really edit these at all. I just play and it is how it is. Very temporal, very real, very, maybe I won't say what I was about to say. It's a mystery, haha. Alright, what are we at here? 15 out of 24? 16 out of 24? 17 out of 24? 18? 19? 20? It's floating away. 20's floating away. Come back. 21? So close yet so far. Here's 22. There's 23. And the big finale. 24. This is the part where I find out I miscounted. Alright, let's make sure before I leave. Oops. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to put that into the inventory slot and walk my way out of this water. And walk myself over to... Why did I put this block up here? Is it because I needed to jump up? Must have been. Alright. We will place our carrots in here. Why do I have a berry? Just sitting in there. So these perished faster when I put them in, I'm pretty sure. 18, 15, yep. The onions are in here, so they should be good. Wait, 24, 28. vegetable, grain. Is this not a vegetable? 28. 24. 18. 21. What is happening? Am I stupid? Vegetable. Oh, it changes. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to investigate something real quick. This is probably all going to go scatter all over the floor, so actually, before I do that, let us place this and just put everything in here real quick. Put this closer so that I'm not whipping my mouse all over the screen. Can I like right click and just instantly port stuff over? I would like that. Okay, the grain I know is safe in there, so I'll do the grain. And then the stack I can stack, so I'll put it over here with its friend. Okay. So take everything out of this. Break it. Wait, let me look at the numbers. Okay, vegetables are 1.2 and grain is 0.8. Put this down there. 1.2, 0.8. I just put that over top by accident. Wait, can I open it and still see? No. A light temporal storm is imminent. Alright, well, I guess I'll put the grains in here. Wait, hang on. Let me unbury this since that did not work the way I was hoping. It might. I swear it told me to make this so that stuff didn't perish as fast, but it's perishing faster. Maybe I should just use it to store non-food items. So tragic for me. Fresh for 21 days. Stored. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, hang on. I gotta rescue these out of here. Oh, this seems like it is probably the temporal storm thing it was warning me about. That is very weird. The walls are bleeding. My gear is spinning. Okay. While it's doing that, I'm going to unpause this and I'm going to think about storage. Let us read about the storage vessels. Guess I shouldn't do that. Hang on, let me look at the progression guide. Craft yourself clay vessels for storage. Oh, okay, so it's just for storage in general. Okay. What is happening? Oh, okay, yep. Don't mind me, buddy. Holy. There's a party out there. There's like 5 guys who's walked by as soon as I opened that top gate. Do you think I can poke them? Through the... Hey! What if I... Hello, would anybody like to get poked in the face? Come here. Oh, they're throwing rocks, okay. Disregard my invitation. Current rift activity high. Is it just gonna stay like this? Do I have to leave? It said a storm, so I'm assuming it's gonna like blow over. I'm hoping. Okay. Oh, I should have got the bowls. I definitely need a place to store bowls in here. So it might be the next thing. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out. And I'm gonna replace it with rammed earth so that the grass doesn't keep growing. Whoa. Can they see me through the gate? Is that why they're... Yeah, they must. They must be able to. Okay. Do you want to get rid of the rest of this, perhaps? And this one I think is fine because I'm going to stack stuff on it. I might put my bowls here for now until I can, like, I don't know, get boards and make shelves. These noises are so strange. Hey. Hey, bad guys. There's so many out there. I would definitely die if I was outside. That's very good to know. Alright. How do I store food? Food preservation. Preserving food can greatly increase its shelf life. That's what I'm trying to do. Particularly valuable in hot climates or during summer, as it spoils quicker in the heat. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, there's a bag. You see that? There's like a bad guy trying to clip through the wall. I just closed that in fear. Preservation. Let's keep reading. And for long winters when less food is available. Yeah, that's my main concern, is I don't think the berry bushes will be saving my butt in winter. Several food preservation methods. Combining them can have a okay, I'm listening. That word is way too difficult for me to say. Why is that? Multiplicative effect. Cellars. Any fully enclosed space is considered a cellar and will have a low and consistent year-round temperature. The most simple cellar consists of a 1 by 2 by 1 hole with a container in it that's covered up with soil. Oh. More elaborate versions could be up to 7 by 7 blocks in size with a door. To verify a cellar is working, look at any container's block info. You'll want to reach the lowest possible food pair speed. Build cellar walls from soil, brick, or stone materials. It says the temporal storm is waning. Thank goodness. Okay. So it sounds like I should build a cellar, possibly here. Preservation. Let me go back. So I gotta go down. And then crocks, which I fired. Place meals inside them. Sealing them with wax or fat will further decrease the decay. Tenfold! Oh, wow. So sealing it with the fat that I got from killing an animal will slow down the rot by tenfold. It's really good to know. Simply place it on the ground and use a sealing item on it. Okay. A shelf placed in your cellar makes it easy to organize your crocks. I don't have shelves yet, but we will get there. A storage vessel is a good place to store grains. Okay, so it's basically only for grains. There goes the storm. Grain products is just bread and raw vegetables. I mean, my vegetables are rotting faster in it, though. If you have access to salt, you can pickle meat and vegetables in a barrel. I do want a barrel. Okay, everything's gone. Outside. But I have learned valuable information, so I'm going to pick these up. And put them here for now. I'm going to start digging for a cellar. That's going to be a little bit ugly at first, but I'm basically going to make the same thing down here as this room. And it says this looks like grass, so I need to go down further. I think. Yeah, that's the ground level. Okay, so we'll go down. One more. That might be why my hidey hole was so effective before. I just had that and I didn't realize. Is this down far enough? I think it's at 2. So 1, 2, one more. Oh, well, there you go. That's what my hidey hole was like. It was granite down here. I'll take that as a good sign. So this will be the floor. And this will be the room. And it has to be fully enclosed, so this is gonna hurt my tiny little brain at the mapping the blocks out here. I might just make it a little bit bigger so that I can have more rammed earth. And I'm thinking I can just break my shovel as well. It's so dark though. I don't like that. Is stuff gonna spawn down here because it's dark? Okay. So rammed earth. This is gonna be my door, I guess. So it doesn't need to be this big. So cellar. And then I need a door. Except I'm going to make a... Does it have to be a door? It might have to be a door. I don't know. Room. Does it tell me? No. Does a gate count as fully enclosing something? That's what I want to know. What if I just... I'm scared to close this off. Okay. Any friends? It is nighttime. Let me open this, bring it inside, and I will test the perish rate. So, put 28 days. That is... put it in the crafting spot. 18 days. Okay. So it's still better in my inventory than in the basket. And the speed... Oh, I can see just by looking at it. Okay. So break this. Walk down here. Put a torch in my hand. Place it here. 1.8. Okay, that's less. And if I seal this now... Is it sealed? Sealed. Ooh, alright, that is way better. Okay, so this is a cellar. And that will help a lot because I will be able to check if the perish rate... Wait, I shouldn't do that. I should just break it with my hand so I don't break my shovel on the rammed earth. Okay, I want to check about the gates. And I think I have enough materials here to make a gate. So, rough hewn gate? I lied. I don't have logs. What do the doors take? Solid door. Oh no, that's boards. Crude door. Wait, that door didn't say it breaks. Door. Solid door. Sleek door. So once I get boards, I can have real doors. So maybe I should prioritize that. Okay, I'm going to put the food in here. And I'm just going to abandon it. What about this? 2 days? 1 day? No. How come that's 1 day? Six days. Okay, so the berries are fine in here as well. 80 days. Oh, it's so great. So good. 9 hours. We'll put that in there real quick. If I pull this out, is it still 9 hours? Ah. Okay, I gotta remember to cook that. Get some more fish. I'm gonna keep these on me and eat them. And eat the red currants. Actually, hang on. When juice turn... You can juice it. Red currant. Juices. Mash? Some animals might like it. Okay, so that's like for food? For animals? What is this used for? Wine. I beg your pardon? Fresh for 1.3 years. I'm listening. Wine was not something that I expected to be in the game, but everything has a system and it's so complex. Okay. What was I doing? Okay. So I'm going to get some more rammed earth out of this low fertility soil now that I've pulled it out of the ground here. Packed earth. Seems to be all I can get there. And then I'll need to make it the same style as that other block so that it doesn't... so it stacks properly. So what is it? It's one with the line in it. Whoops. Oh, shift, right click, put it into the basket. That's what I've been wanting to know for forever. Okay, shift, right click. That is game changing. Okay, I hope I remember that. Shift, right click. Okay, what else? Flax seeds go into the box that I made at the other place. Nuggets go into the box at the other place. I need 40 of them still. And I might just go on a grand adventure, check all the other nodes that I marked, see if there's more copper again. Because one of them respawned. Unless I just never picked it up. Then I need to put the dry grass somewhere. So I'm going to put the stuff that I want to store on my hotbar, so I remember to store it. This, I feel... Should I just get some more? How much do I need? One more? Okay, this is still happy, right? Okay, good. Alright, got our packed dirt. Make our rammed earth. Get it into the right configuration. There, 1 stack. So much progress. Okay, I need to dig myself out and put these back. So that this stays happy. And I can continue to hoard that food and then cook it. Get my crocs in here and put my crocs in here. And continue to eat the berries to keep myself alive in the meantime. Okay. Goodbye. There we go. Now. Probably don't need all of these, so I can't pick it up. Okay, 1 stack of sticks, 1 stack of firewood. I'm gonna put some firewood in here so that it's like ready to go. And that I can mentally remember to restock the firewood. No, wait, I'm just gonna light if I do that, right? No, okay, good. So I'll leave that there. I'll get more. It's nighttime, isn't it? Kind of thought it would be daytime by now. In that case, what should I do here? These don't expire, so that's nice. Maybe I should just split a stack, just in case. Store it in here. Emergency food, as you were. And then I'll plant the rest of these in my pond. And then just make sure these are stacked, okay. The knife, the shovel. I kind of want to break the shovel on something, but maybe I'll go get some peat. It's not so scary out here at night. I can't see at all. I shouldn't have done this. Oh. Where is... I'm so lost. Okay. That was a mistake. Okay, so here is this area. I'm gonna pick this up. And I'm gonna put it in here, I guess. That's kind of annoying that I have to click twice. Definitely want to speed run to getting a solid door. Okay, what was I going to do? I want to go back to the other place and stack some of these items that I have there. Because I don't need all this stuff here. I don't even know why I have the sticks here, to be honest. Although I guess I could store them down there. Eat my little berries. And I'll need to get some more tomorrow, so that'll be a good excuse to wander around. Let us try this again. See if I can find my other area. Do I even need to close that? I don't know. I'm gonna walk this way, because I'm pretty sure this is the correct direction. Put a spear in my hand, just in case. Okay, here is the bigger pond. Here's my farm. We made it! Okay, so first things first. Sticks. And then the dry grass goes in one of these boxes. Oh yeah, seeds. Dry grass in here. Hello. Come back. Oh, yep, too many enemies for me to handle. I apologize. Goodbye. As soon as I hear like multiple noises, it's time to lock myself away. So, regroup here. What am I doing? Eat this. Should I put a torch here again? Shift. Ignite block. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to just put one. My knives, my shovels, my axes. My fire pit with nothing in it. My sticks that I should honestly probably move outside. I guess this is where I was like locking myself into nap, so it's good to have that in here. Yeah. I'll just sleep, I suppose. You will sleep and eat my berry. I'll plant my cattails. We will call this one here, and I'll try to figure out what I want to do next. I still want to get more food. I want to store it. I want to forage a little bit. So that might be the next step. So I might be foraging and looking for nuggets as well. So let us put our cattails on here. Dig ourselves out. And let's take the torch with us. Oh, hello. You gonna leave? He's gonna throw rocks. Where's my bow? Wait, he's gone. Okay, well, disregard. Hello? Look at all these arrows. It's just... Okay, I did see a bad guy, so... We're just gonna strafe and try to hit him. Bing. Wow. Bing. I'm gonna have to watch this back, because I don't know if I'm failing to put the cursor on him, or if it's the bad arrows that I'm using. Might be a little bit of both. A bow and arrow for the collection. Alright. Cattails. Where's my army of cattails? Here's one. Put one... Let's actually build it out, because I can still put farmland here, otherwise. And now that I'm thinking about it, my cattails before grew on land. Well, would you look at that? Mature flax. Would you look at that? Another mature flax. Place this in our happy seed box. Shift control. Love that for me. We'll place these on the ground. Over here in the back. Alright, not getting distracted. Planting my cattails. Where would I like my cattails to be? This ain't too bad, because I kind of cleared this area out. So let us put a bunch of cattails out here. We'll see if these grow as fast as the ones in the water. We'll see if these grow as fast as the ones in the water. 'Cause I kind of cleared this area out, so let us put a bunch of cattails out here. We'll see if these grow as fast as the ones in the water. 'Cause I kind of cleared this area out, so let us put a bunch of cattails out here. it seems like plenty for testing out here. And then how many do we have over here? Less. So we'll just kind of build out a little bit. Maybe this will make fish spawn or something. That might be... I don't know if that's a thing, but that might be a thing. This is weird. Why does it go down? Alright, how is my spell doing? I might take the bowl, because I learned that I could do this and water these plants with the control button. Wait, did that not work? The moisture's staying the same. Did I make that up? Oh no, I tested when it was raining, so it was already at 100%. Well, that's too bad. Okay, well, I said I was going to plant the cattails and call it there, so we will stick to the plan. We will then come back and do a little foraging for some more nuggets, because it told me I need 40 of these to start smelting with the crucibles that I made with the pottery. And as you can see, I have 25 instead of 40. So unfortunately, I don't have nearly enough. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna break these tools, get new ones, and then we're gonna go on a grand adventure right after I check on these. Okay. So I will see you on the other side.